I'm MEG KAYLEE, and today on All In, we're going all in on Mass Effect. Let's be honest, it's always a good time to talk about Mass Effect, but the launch of Mass Effect Legendary Edition definitely provides a great reason to take a look at this beloved series and why so many people hold it near and dear to their hearts. As someone who loves replaying games that I'm obsessed with over and over and over and over again, I'm a huge fan of remasters. In addition to bringing things like modern graphics and new features to a game, they give you an excuse to play it again while also ushering in a new wave of players to the series, as a new launch draws the attention of people who may not have checked the series out in the past. Okay, let me set the scene for you. It's the year 2148 and humans are just doing their thing, exploring space and other planets and whatnot, until they discover an alien outpost on Mars. They then discover their first mass relay, which is an alien artifact that makes faster than light travel to other mass relays possible. After making these discoveries, humanity had suddenly gained access to incredible technology and had come into contact with other alien species. Following their curiosity, humans began activating every mass relay they could find, which was noticed by a militant alien race called the Turians, who weren't so happy about what they were seeing, as reactivating inactive mass relays was forbidden under regulations that had been set in the past. Instead of negotiating, the Turians opened fire on the humans, starting the first contact wars. The Council, an executive committee comprised of multiple alien species who basically oversee things that occur in the galaxy, quickly stepped in to help make peace. Despite these interspecies conflicts, humanity was slowly welcomed into the fold and became an important part of the government over time. At the heart of everything is the Citadel, an ancient and beautiful space station that existed long before the races that walk on it. The Citadel serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galaxy, and it's where the different alien species come together to keep an alliance between them all going strong. Throughout the original trilogy, you play as Commander Shepard, a soldier in Earth's Space Force, faced with the task of saving the galaxy. No big deal. You see, in the Mass Effect universe, there are these big, creepy, mechanical beings called Reapers who show up every 50,000 years or so to wipe everyone out. We don't entirely know why they do this, but we do know that they dislike when organic life has advanced too far technologically, so they put an end to everything and everyone. As you play through the trilogy, you'll start to uncover what the deal is with these Reapers and try to find a way to stop them from, killing you and everyone else. It's tough to talk about story without spoiling major plot points, but I can assure you that Mass Effect's story is a darn good one. One of the coolest things about it is that you impact what happens and the way that Shepard is perceived with the decisions that you make. Mass Effect has a really cool morality system where you accrue Paragon or Renegade points for choices that you make. Having higher scores on either side can unlock an array of new dialogue options as you progress. And some of these options have a ton of weight to them too, and can even result in characters getting killed. Much of what Shepard says in-game is chosen by you, so the dialogue options that you choose can truly impact how the story unfolds and what kind of person Shepard becomes. One of the most iconic Renegade decisions that you can make in Mass Effect is punching a news reporter who gets in your face and is just all around rude. But while it may be satisfying, it does come with consequences. I still always punch that reporter though. Decisions that you make in Mass Effect 1 can carry all the way through to Mass Effect 3, so you can really make the story your own, and the trilogy has such high replay value because of this system. Believe me when I say that attempting a run where you pick every evil decision possible is both wonderfully chaotic and utterly awful at the same time. I still lose sleep over some of the mean things I did in Mass Effect. If you didn't already know, this game also features extensive character customization, which, in my case, instantly gives the game extra points because I absolutely adore spending 5 hours building out my perfect hero. Or I guess, villain? We've got that morality system I mentioned, so you can technically make your Shepard a jerk.
What sound will you make when you hit the ground? Think you'll hear it before you die?
Whether your Shepard is nice or likes making people miserable for fun, you can customize them to your heart's content here with improved hair, makeup, eye color, and skin tones. Now you might be surprised to hear this because I was literally just talking about how much I love customizing my character, but when I first played Mass Effect 3, I actually played using the default appearance for Friendship, which is what the fandom calls female Commander Shepard. She has one of the most iconic looks in gaming, in my opinion, but something that caused a bit of a disconnect for me initially was that I couldn't make my FemShep look like Mass Effect 3 FemShep in the first two games. Well, now you can, as they've added the option to play as Mass Effect 3 FemShep in all 3 titles, which I am so stoked about. One of the things that really made me fall in love with this series was the eclectic band of characters that come together to form Shepard's squad. The characters you spend time with vary a bit with each game in the trilogy, giving you a chance to meet and learn about a lot of different people. Oh, and let's not forget about romance, because these games have it. Good luck choosing just one character to romance, though. With characters like Garrus, Miranda, and Liara in the series, you're going to have a tough time choosing. Okay, so something that I feel like I have to mention with the Legendary Collection is the fact that it includes over 40 DLC from all 3 games, including promo weapons, armors, and packs. This includes Dragon Age Blood Dragon armor that Shepard can wear, and I think I screamed when I initially discovered this armor, to be honest, because I just loved these 2 series so much, and seeing one crossover into the other made my heart so happy. But anyway, you've also got some incredible story DLC to play through that adds even more to Shepard's story, and also included is my personal favorite DLC of all time, the Citadel DLC for Mass Effect 3, which basically brings together Shepard and all of their comrades for one final journey, followed by one last hurrah before the game's big final battle. Several of the DLC for the trilogy even introduce new characters that ultimately join Shepard's squad and become an important part of the game, and I think it's really cool that you won't miss out on any of them with this collection. You really get the full experience here, which provides such a great introduction to Mass Effect for newcomers, but it's also awesome for longtime fans who may have missed some of the DLC when they first played through the trilogy. Speaking of this collection's appeal, the visual and gameplay improvements that it offers are just insane, and I am beyond excited about them. I mean, the first Mass Effect game came out back in 2007, so we've got over a decade's worth of advancement when it comes to a lot of the things that can be done with graphics in games packed into this remaster. Looking at the side-by-side comparisons of what the original graphics looked like and what they look like in this collection is absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, you've got level relighting and enhanced models, shaders, FX, and depth of field, and that's just me throwing a few fancy terms at you, but you can really see a striking difference. But the improvements don't just stop at graphics. The team has also done a lot to improve your gameplay experience, including improving aiming and weapons balance, sound effects, input and controls, squad and squad cover behavior, gameplay cameras and load times, particularly during those dreadfully long, but also somehow charming elevator rides in Mass Effect 1. If you played the first Mass Effect back in the day, you might also remember that driving the Mako around was a little wild. I don't really know what word to use to describe it, but it sometimes felt like you had absolutely no control of the thing, and they fixed that up for this collection too. Oh, and you can also now sprint out of combat in Mass Effect 1, which sounds like such a small little detail, but I know it's something that'll be so noticeable and just a wonderful feature to have. Like I said earlier, it's always a great time to talk about Mass Effect, but now is an especially great time to play through the trilogy. I, for one, am thrilled about seeing the love for this incredible trilogy spread even more, and I hope that you'll give the Legendary Collection a shot. Alright, I should go. I was in the middle of some calibrations anyway. Thanks so much for watching this episode of All In. I'm Meg KAYLEE, and you can keep up with me at Meg_KAYLEE. Good luck out there, Commanders!